Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your January 2023 reading. It is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, hit that like button. If it doesn't resonate with you, please consider checking out my channel. There is other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check your sun, moon, rising, the collective, or subscriber videos. If you're not subscribed here yet, I would love to have you. I am fairly new here, but I'm trying to build a nice community and would love to have the subscribers here to build that, okay, for everybody. And if you're interested in the subscriber readings, I usually put that out on Sunday. I was late and didn't get it out until yesterday because of the holidays. With that, I do it a little bit differently. I focus on the intent of whoever needs it the most, where with the signs, I focus on the biggest energies going on. And so it's a little bit different that way, and someone might end up with a more personal reading when they need it, okay? And for January, we're going to be focusing here on the middle of the month, okay? So this will be middle of the month. This will be beginning, and as I lay the first set of cards, I will be, giving you a brief description of what the card means. As I begin to clarify, things will get a lot more clear and detailed. And after the reading, I will do best actions for you for January. I will pick a card for sun, moon, and rising. Best actions for them in January. We'll do animal advice, and then we will do a pick a card question at the end, okay? Sagittarius, January. Okay, we have you starting out here with the Warrior card, which is the Strength card. So it looks like you're going to need some inner courage here throughout the month of January. This is mid-January, so that's where the biggest energies will be for the month, okay? You do have the Three of Discs, which talks about your dedication to work in your team, and that you've most likely mastered your skills in the career that you do have. Train's going through, sorry about that. Ooh, and we do have the Ten of Discs to go with that Three of Discs, which is great. The Ten of Discs talks all about building your legacy here on earth, a life that you can be proud of, okay? And tradition. It also does speak of tradition, and if you see on the top of this card, it does say tradition, because it can also talk about how we were raised, the traditions within our family, because that is part of our legacy. And then we do have the Sun card. Wow, you guys got a beautiful start here. Wonderful. And the Sun card talks all about happiness, joy, illumination, success, okay? So it looks like you guys are going to have, so far, a really good month here. And the Strength card could also be a Leo coming in, but we'll see. Okay. So it looks like the beginning of January, you do have a new idea or new clarity on something coming in here for you. And then you do have this Nine of Discs, which the Nine of Discs talks all about gain, luxury, which you got the Ten of Discs coming up next, that Three of Discs. Some of you guys may be going on to solo pleasures, have maybe side businesses or opening your own business, because the Nine of Discs also talks about solo pleasures. So some of you may be going out on your own or having your own side business, something like that. Or some of you are just really moving up in the work that you already have, okay? But you do have that new idea coming in, or new clarity of some kind. You do have the Four of Swords here, which talks about feeling a little bit exhausted, needing a break, needing to take care of yourself, some self-care, some self-love. And with all this disc energy coming in and career energy coming in, I do feel like you guys might get a little bit worn out here and need to take that time to just take care of yourself. This is also one of the rebirth cards, so you could be going through a rebirth current, here in January, but we will see. All right. Yeah, and then at the end of the month, you start the month with an ace and you end the month with an ace. Come on. Okay, so you guys are all about opportunity. The Ace of Discs comes in here at the end of the month, which talks about new options for abundance. It could be a new career opportunity, a new job, a new business, which it looks like that's something that you guys are working on throughout the month anyway. Like your focus is seems to be very career driven this month. You do have the Knight of Wands, which is a great energy, especially if you are looking to start your own business. The Knight of Wands is a great energy to have. It does talk a lot about being bold, courageous, adventurous, which we do need those when we go in to start something on our own, because it does take some courage, and you do have the strength here as well, which it looks like you do embrace with that Knight of Wands. Which you guys are fiery anyways, so, but this is a lot of earth energy coming in here for you guys. Okay. And then you do have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups coming out together. That's another ace. That's 3 aces for you guys. So this could be a new opportunity in love here, especially with this Two of Cups and Ace of Cups together. This could be a new love option coming in for some of you. For those of you who are already in a relationship, this might be a renewal or finding that harmony within the relationship that you have, okay? It can also talk about, you know, bringing 2 aspects, refilling your own cup, all right? And it being full again because you found that harmony within yourself. So let's see here. On the bottom of the deck, you do have the Three of Wands, which tells me you are looking out to the future. You're looking for ways to expand yourself and to build the foundation here that you're going to really, well, and like the Ten of Discs here that you're aiming for as well. You know, building and expanding yourself into the life that you want. All right, let's get some clarity on what's going on here. This is actually a beautiful spread here for you guys. It looks like it's going to be a very good month. So you do have the Five of Cups clarifying the Ace of Swords, which tells me, you know, before this idea came in, excuse me, you may be feeling a little bit of grief and loss. You may be feeling unloved or unwanted or abandoned in some way, but you're going to get new clarity on that, okay? Nine of Discs, please. So there may have been a breakup or something like that for some of you, but you know, it can be different for different people. This is a large group of people, but you know why you were feeling those ways. And you do have the Six of Cups clarifying these 9 discs. I want one more on that. The King of Wands. So I'm getting the feeling like you come back into yourself, like your old self. Like maybe you haven't felt like yourself lately. Especially with this loss and grief you may have been feeling. When you get this new clarity, I feel like you're going to really embrace yourself here, okay? And you're going to gain a lot from that. And you're going to, with this nostalgic card, or this Six of Cups talks a lot about nostalgic. You may be trying to get back here, like reminiscing and trying to get back to who you really feel like you are. It's kind of how it's coming in. It's not necessarily what the card means, but that's kind of what I feel. And you do have this King of Wands here, which Sagittarius, that's one of your energies. So whatever you're doing, it feels like you are coming back into yourself here in January and really embracing who you are, remembering who you are, and remembering who you are individually as a, you know, solo, as a person. Four of Swords, please. And that might be why you need this rest, is really to, you know, come back, really love yourself here, okay? Yeah, and that's where the sun begins to enter in. This is what's, so this break here, this rest that you need to take, okay, the self-love, which I really do feel like you're really trying to come back into who you know you are, okay? Like that's coming in strong on this for you guys. Like you're overcoming some grief and loss, but you are really coming back into, I know this is who I am. This is who I'm going to be. And when you go to take this rest here and you really start taking care of yourself and loving yourself, the Nine of Cups comes in, which talks all about wishes coming true. But for me, a lot of times it comes out as emotional stability, feeling good, feeling like everything's okay. All right. And then you do have the Sun card. This is a success for you. All right. You're going to feel happy again. You're going to feel that joy. Everything's going to feel more illuminated. Okay. And just good. All right. And you have that Sun coming in here. So I think this rest is going to take you to that place where you can feel really a lot more joy in your life. Strength card, please. Sagittarius, Strength card. The Eight of Pentacles. So it's asking you to have a lot of inner courage as you work very hard. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles talks all about working hard to master our skills. And like I said, I do feel like there's a lot about career and abundance in this for you guys. Okay, there's this part where you're really coming back into yourself. And then there's this part where you are heading for good things, like you're going to dedicate yourself to really achieving a lot. And with this Eight of Pentacles and this Courage card, it tells me you're going to put a lot of work into creating the life that you want here. 3 of discs, please. The Star card. Okay, so on this 3 of discs, so you're going to work hard, and then the 3 of discs talks about mastering our skills, that we have mastered our skills. It also talks about having dedication to our team, and being dedicated to a team that we enjoy, okay? So, or a job that we enjoy, the skills that we enjoy, we get to do that. And with that Star card here, you know, that could talk about a renewal of hope. It can also talk about getting the recognition you deserve for the things that you're good at. So I do feel like come mid-January, you guys are going to be recognized for the skills that you have, okay? And that there might be a new opportunity in that for you, whether that's moving up in positions, getting a raise, finding a new position with a company that will appreciate you more, or starting out on your own and realizing, I have the skills to be able to do this myself, okay? And for each of you, I feel like that might be a little bit different. 10 of discs, please. But you are trying to get to that 10 of discs. Like this is, I can feel this is very important to you to achieve this, okay? Like it feels like it's not so much about the money. It's about proving that you are successful, that you can do this, like that. And not that the money isn't important. Money is. It's what helps us, you know, keep that freedom and not have to suffer. But I feel like this is a lot about success for you guys. This 2 of Cups, it's talking about bringing things into harmony. Again, this could talk about a love situation, okay? Somebody that you want to build a family and life with, all right? For some of you, that it is definitely that. There is somebody in your life that you know of that you want to build your 10 of discs with, and that you love them very much, and that you want this with them. You want a family. You want to build that legacy together. For others of you, you are bringing the things within you in harmony and working very hard between balancing yourself, balancing the goals that you have to get yourself to that 10 of discs, okay? And for each of you, that might be a little bit different, okay? Or it could be also balancing 2 jobs, one that you hold and one that in a business that you're starting, all right? The Sun, please. The 9 of Wands. Because you put in the recovery work here, okay? So this tells me you probably had a very troubled past, all right? Maybe you've been to some dark places, and that's kind of what's been exhausting you, is overcoming all of that, all right? And I see the 9 of Wands as the recovery card. It's like you're tired, but you're still holding your ground. You're still placing those lines down and saying, this is what I want. This is who I am. This is what I won't accept anymore. Because you're doing that, you're creating a lot of success and happiness and joy in your life, okay? As you know, you're standing your ground. That's good. 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups. A painful ending with the 10 of Swords. With somebody who is a King of Swords type energy. So this could be a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in your life. It looks like something ended in the past. It could be ending here in January, but you've got this. It's an Ace and a 2 of Cups. But whatever came to an end here with somebody who's more, let's say, mental than emotional, okay? Very strategic, very, very well planned out kind of person, straightforward, can even be a little bit sharp-tongued, okay? That situation looks like it has come to an end, and a painful ending at that. But with it comes a lot of clarity. And I believe this ending here, which I believe is what caused here at the beginning, that loss and grief that you felt and that what you're recovering from, all right, is bringing in a new opportunity here, whether it's within yourself to feel whole again, okay, and harmonize within yourself, or a new opportunity in love is now going to be entering your life. And again, that's going to play out differently for different people. And for some people, this may be ending now, and you're going to have to reharmonize yourselves, and fill your own cup of love and bring yourself into harmony, which I feel like a lot of this reading is about anyways, is really embracing who you are. But I'm not looking past, the beginning of January, so I do feel like for a lot of you, this is something that happened before January. Knight of Wands. The 8. You can't ask for a better card to go with the Knight of Wands. The 8 of Wands talks about taking quick action towards the things that you want. Quick action. Can talk about communication as well, but usually I do see it as taking action on what we want. And especially with that Knight of Wands, he's so full of adventure and a love for life. Like, he just heads towards the things that he wants. And I really feel like you guys are going to really embrace that energy of heading towards everything that you want. Ace of Discs, please. Ace of Discs. It really does feel like you guys have had to overcome a lot, but I feel like you are now at that point where most of that, like, it's lingering, but it doesn't overtake you anymore, okay? The Emperor. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so you're ending here with this Ace, this new opportunity for abundance, and success is coming in for you, and you take control of that, which we can see here with this Knight of Wands and 8 of Wands as well. You're heading towards it. You're going to take it. You're going to take action on it. This opportunity is here, and you are going to seriously boss up and own this. So wonderful, guys. That is absolutely wonderful. And on the bottom of the deck here, you have the Temperance card, which is your own energy. And like I was saying, you guys are really coming back into yourselves this month. All right, let's get best actions for you. Best actions, Sagittarius. Thank you. The Queen of Swords. This tells me, speak your truth, know your truth, live your truth. And specifically in this reading, be true to yourself. The Queen of Swords is very true to herself, and she's very true to the truth of the matter, okay? She's fair, she's honest, and she has integrity, all right? Give yourself that too, not just to others, but to yourself. Know the truth and, show yourself, allow yourself to be you, okay? She's very good at that. And then you do have the Emperor, which leads right back to this, which tells me take that opportunity, own it, all right? Okay, we're going to do Sun, Moon, Rising action cards. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Sun, please. The King of Cups. If there's anything where you're in leadership right now, make sure you're coming at it from a very compassionate and kind place. And if there is a new love option coming in for you, this may be a good time for you to take that, okay? Moon. The Emperor, again, right back to that same thing. Take control of this opportunity coming in for you. This is going to be great, okay? That's 3 times the Emperor showed up here as what you should do. You should own this. You should take this, okay? Rising. I mean, ultimately, it's your choice. This is just insight. But Judgment. You guys are going to be rebirthing a little bit here. You're going to be letting go of the past, moving into your own, your own purpose, your own where you should be, okay? The past is going to be dead and put to rest, and you guys are going to come out of this renewed, all right? And more in alignment with your purpose. So allow that to happen. Allow the past to just kind of be gone. Okay, let's get animal advice for Sagittarius, please. Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Yeah, this is kind of a manifesting card here, okay? If you have confidence in yourself and you really want something and you put your energy towards that, you are strong. You're a strong energy. You have the ability to create that and bring that into your life, okay? So focus on what you do want here, because you got a lot coming in for you, which is wonderful. All right, let's do a pick a card for you guys. Now, I will do the best I can to say yes or no, but, with tarot, that's kind of a tricky thing. But I will give a brief description of the card, and you're going to have to connect those dots yourself on how that fits into or applies to your question. So it's going to require you to use your intuition as well on the meaning of the card and how that applies to what you're asking, okay? If you ask a question that has to do with this reading, you might get better results because the energy for that is already here. But you can ask any question that you want, okay? And then while I'm laying the cards, think of your question. Okay, so deep breath in, release, pick the card that feels right to you. Okay. Card 1, the Magician. Yes, absolutely. And the Magician talks all about focusing on what we want and being able to manifest that in for ourselves, okay? The Five of Wands, no, this talks a lot about conflict and needing to stand up for yourself. The Three of Swords, no, that talks a lot about heartbreak, okay? And the Six of Cups, this can go either way, all right? This could indicate that someone from your past is trying to come back in. You're going to have to use your judgment, but that you would have, nostalgic feelings with this person. This can also talk about reminiscing about your past, things like that. But it can also indicate that you're trying to bring in the things from your past that make you feel good, okay? In that case, yes. So, this is going to be a judgment call on you guys of, if this is something nostalgic to you in some way, if there's nostalgia involved, is that something good or is that something bad? Even though you felt good about it in the past, does it still remain something good here in the present, okay? Sagittarius, it's always a pleasure to do these readings for you. It's always quite the ride, and I'm always amazed by the amount of opportunities that are always presented to you as a sign. It's beautiful. And I hope you guys had a beautiful holiday, and until we meet again.